Gandhi said, self-help is the best help. Can we make an impact on the lives of people with more food security, income security, and at the same time regenerate the forest around them? All this can be done when you do it the right way with biofuels from local resources for local livelihoods. There are at least 6,000 villages in Orissa alone, in the small state of Orissa alone, which are deemed non-electrifiable by the grid, which means alternative energy sources are needed. The people of Kinchalingi, we met them 4.5 years ago. They were looking to get water for drinking and sanitation. And we approached them, would you like to get some water using your own resources, seeds that you may have in your forest? Convert that into oil and then into biodiesel and pump water yourself. So they jumped on the idea saying, we'll do it.
It's the young people that we really need to target, because they're the people who basically are the foundation of whatever's going to happen. So in the way we work with a lot of young boys and girls from the village, are barefoot technicians, because whatever they learn, they're basically taking back to their trade.
So we started pumping water in May 2004. People realized they don't have enough seeds in the forest. So we started growing Niger as a stopgap.
My interest specifically, I think, is this whole thing about appropriate technology and small is beautiful, and the whole idea that it works actually.
This woman gave her land in the first year for us to grow community Niger. In the first year, we got a very meager harvest. In the second year, we got about 140 kg per acre. That was converted into oil and then biodiesel, and it pumped. So for her, she got water supply based on that, and now she is getting electricity with the biodiesel that we are making.
With electricity available in the village, then the family unit is getting bound better, because then that's the time, that's the family time where they're all sitting together and doing things.
The idea is, instead of selling the oil seed, non-edible oil seed, they could make it into oil and biodiesel and retain the nutrient in the local area. The nutrient in the local area, in the sense, the oil cake can then become a fertilizer and increase agricultural productivity.
So it's not about more biodiesel reactors, but the concept of, local economy, strengthening local economy, byproduct synergies, we can do it ourselves. Science and community can work together, traditional knowledge and universities can work together. I think that's where our success is.
The concept of using biofuels, particularly biodiesel from local resources, means you would have development without increase in fossil fuel consumption. If you could have a means of putting soil nutrition back into that soil with oil cake that they are harvesting from the forest nearby, we'll be in a position to have a reduction in the slash and burn, plantation to grow more oil-bearing trees. Integrated watershed and plantation development will provide regeneration of the forest, and there will be an increase in the agricultural productivity. So you will have food security and fuel security.
What keeps me going is when I see the light in the young girls and boys' eyes and say, aha, well, we've got it, we can take it on, we can do it ourselves. you know, I think that's very satisfying when they start seeing that we are redundant and they can do it themselves. I think that's the best part of what we're doing.
Can we do it in a sustainable manner? Can we do it with biofuels? These are questions that we are trying to address here.
So that thing where science is not about something that's in universities but in everyday life, I think that's the kick that keeps us going.
At the same time, in order to have it going on its own, we also have to train people with very little education but with a desire to go on and improving their lot.
When we have our pedal driven generator and we can explain the physics of gears to them and they say, aha, that's it.
People tell me what we are trying to do is running a chemical factory in a small, uneducated or poorly educated area. It is impossible to do it.
They will purchase the seeds and sell oil instead of selling the seeds.
So that will be the beginning of a small agro-eco industrial revolution of sorts in this place.